Thank you, Peter. I'd be delighted to. You know, after 29 COPs and a decade since the Paris Agreement, we're still expanding fossil fuel production and projects. So today, the Production Gap Report came out, and it shows that we're on track to produce 120% more oil, gas, and coal between now and 2050 than we can ever burn if we want to meet the goals of the Paris Agreement. So I think there's a couple truisms here. There is no question that it's complicated, especially for countries in the global south. And that's why we need cooperation between countries, but not just on reducing emissions, also stopping expanding production. It's not a transition if we're growing the problem. And I think what we've seen in the past couple of years, the tripling of renewables, that's absolutely critical leadership. There's no question. And it is essential for countries to be strengthening their plans under the Paris Agreement, building electrification infrastructure, investing in renewables. But we can't just build the good stuff. We have to stop building the bad stuff, because the atmosphere doesn't care how many solar panels we build. The atmosphere cares how many fossil fuel projects we don't. And I think, so when we look at the question of what bold leadership looks like, it means that those in a position of power need to stop pretending they're climate leaders while supporting more drilling, more fracking, and more LNG. We have to stop expanding oil, gas, and coal, and we have to stop investing in fossil fuels. Yes, we need to invest in renewable energy and electrification, but I think real leadership looks like those who are willing to step out and join, for example, the bloc of almost 20 countries now that are cooperating in the development of a fossil fuel non-proliferation treaty as a companion to the Paris Agreement, because we've been working together to try and reduce emissions, but we're just allowing production to grow. And you know, our children and our communities are gasping for breath. They're choking. Our planet is literally on fire, and millions of people are dying from lethal heat and extreme weather and fossil fuel pollution. And so I think bold leadership means standing up to bullies, and it means standing up for science. I think bold leadership right now means prioritizing public safety. It means protecting lives and living systems. And the fossil fuel industry and dangerous leaders like Trump make this seem like it's a political or an ideological issue, but it's physics. Physics are physics. And the carbon trapped in our atmosphere is smothering us. And if we drill, baby, drill like he wants, then more people will die, quite literally. Fossil fuels are now the greatest cause of premature death on the planet. 8 million people died last year just from air pollution, primarily due to fossil fuels alone. So look, these issues are complicated. Negotiations are complicated. The climate policy is complicated. But what's simple is that 86% of the emissions trapped in our atmosphere and smothering the earth come from three things: oil, gas, and coal. And so I think right now, anyone using Trump's crusade to pollute and prop up the fossil fuel industry, when renewables are safer, they're cleaner, they're accessible at scale, and they're cheaper and available at scale, I think anyone using this moment to decrease climate ambition wasn't planning on doing much in the first place. And I think the leaders that are going to be remembered are the ones that held firm and did the hard things to save lives. Leaders like Trump are going to come and go. But we can't forget that nature bats last. And we're all increasingly vulnerable to a global hydrological and climate system that is spinning out of control right now in our lifetimes. So let's not sit here and pretend the levels of ambition that we're seeing this year so far in the NDCs or the backtracking we're seeing from the corporate sector is understandable or any way acceptable. It's not. It's dangerous, it's immoral, it's now illegal under international law, and it threatens public safety and security. So I think if this hushing that we keep hearing about is not terrifying you, then you're not paying attention.